my energy. Ain't got no time for wasting, I know they into me. Ain't got no time for waiting, I've been creating my fate and they finna find out. They can't relate and debate because they're behind now. I feel the weight of the hate and they finna lie down. Hey friend, and welcome to my channel. I'm Angelique. So today I'm coming to you with a brand new unit, honey. This one is going to be from the Sensational What Lace collection. The style is going to be in Perla and it's in the color number 2. So here's what the stock card for her is looking like. And of course on the inside of the stock card, it is going to go into detail as far as the cap construction on this unit and a couple of the new features they have, such as it being pre-tweezed and also coming with smaller knots. And this one is going to be available in 7 special colors. So when you take it out of the box, here's what you're gonna get. You're gonna see that it is gonna come pre-plucked. It does come with baby hairs, and as they list, you do see that these knots are quite small, which I am absolutely here for, you guys. And on the inside of the cap construction, you are gonna get that 13x6 transparent lace, and it's gonna come with 2 combs in the front. And for the back of the unit, you are going to get a comb in the back as well as your adjustable straps, and it is going to come with a pre-attached elastic band that is adjustable, and this one was made on a mesh wig cap. So first I'm just going to go in with my Even Lace tint spray in the color medium dark brown and start tinting that lace. So here's what it's looking like after I've tinted that lace, and now I'm just going to slap this bad boy on the wig head and give you guys a 360. Honey, look at these curls. Yes, honey, this unit is doing it for me already. Look at the volume, look at the density, look at the curls. And I just want to bring it a little bit closer to show you guys the hairline. I feel like the hairline is doing what it should be doing. It could probably be plucked a little bit more, but for me, this was good as is. I feel like they did a good job on the hairline. So now I'm just gonna get ready to start cutting that lace off. Of course, you see that I did pin the hair back. And then I'm just gonna go in with my embroidering scissors and start cutting the lace off around the ear tabs. And then I'm just going to go in and start cutting little sections inside of the lace so that when I go in with my pinking shears, it's much easier to maneuver. So as you can see, I've already cut the area of the lace that around the ear tabs, and now I'm just going in and creating additional slits around the perimeter of the lace. And then after I'm done cutting those slits, I'm just gonna go in with my 18mm scalloped pinking shears. I grabbed these from Amazon, and here's the easy part. So since I've already cut these sections with the embroidering scissors, now all I have to do is cut the rest using these scalloped pinking shears, and it makes this process just so much easier because since these scissors are big and bulky, it makes it so much easier to cut those sections versus trying to go in and cut it as in one big strip, if that makes sense. So this just helps make the process 10 times quicker. Now I'm just going to remove these clips and show you guys how it looks with the lace cut off. And that's what she's looking like. So now I'm ready to just slap this bad boy on my head. And you guys, look at the curls on this one. I am so excited to share this review with you guys because honestly I thought it's gonna be just another curly unit, nothing special about it, but honestly you guys, I absolutely love this unit. This unit was perfection to me. Look at the density on this one. The density is starting off at like 180% density, but it's very lightweight on my head. So if you're somebody who likes these big, beautiful curls, then this one is absolutely gonna be for you. As far as the cap size on this one, I did go in and adjust the adjustable elastic band as tight as it can go, and it's fitting my head very snug. Now you can see I'm just going in with my eyeshadow from the Warrior 2 palette. I've combined the colors Yoda and Kufru, and I'm just going around the perimeter of the hairline. So my head is about 22 to 22.5 inches in circumference, and like I said, I did go in and adjust that adjustable elastic band as tight as it can go, and I still feel like it has some stretch to it. So if your head is any bit bigger than mine, I feel like this one is absolutely going to be for you, and you could most likely wear this one glueless. But if you're somebody who has a smaller head like myself, you may want to take that into consideration. This is probably going to be one that you're going to want to glue down a little bit because I did have a bit of room on this one. And now I'm just going in and getting ready to start styling it. I'm gonna go in with a middle part first. And you guys, one of the things I loved about this unit the most is absolutely the texture. There was not a hint of silkiness in this, you guys. And I just really love Yaki, especially when it comes to synthetic units, because I feel like the older that it gets, the more realistic that it gets. If you get some frizziness, it just adds to the look and makes it look more natural. So the texture on this one, you guys, is absolutely beautiful. The density is beautiful. And if you can see right here, it does have some light layers to it, which I feel like absolutely adds to just the volume of the hair and the realism of the hair. So I really do love the fact that it also comes layered. You guys, this texture is just everything. I really like this unit so much more than I was expecting to. Sensationnel did their thing with this one. So now I'm just going in with this melting spray and I'm putting that on the sponge so that I can get it around the perimeter of the lace and make sure that that's melted down as much as it can be. This product can be a bit messy, so I like to go in with it on the sponge ahead of time just because it starts dripping everywhere and I'm trying to avoid that as much as possible. Now I'm going in with my Esha Melt and Slay spray and just putting that around the perimeter of the lace as well. And I'm doing this, like I said, because my head is on the smaller size. So if your head is any bit bigger than mine, you absolutely will be able to wear it glueless. But if your head is my size or smaller, you're probably going to want to use some sort of adhesive to make sure the wig's not slipping and sliding around on you. And now I'm just gonna wrap it with my satin wrap for about 20 minutes and then take it off and see what it's looking like. The melt, honey, the melt, yes, you guys. And then I'm just gonna go in once again with the Warrior 2 palette in the colors Yoda and Kafuru and just add that around the perimeter as well to just try to mitigate some of that ashiness. One thing to note, you guys, that's one thing that I feel like is always going to be a point of contention with me when it comes to the Sensational units. It's just a little bit of work to get that lace blended because that white cast I just feel like is a forever issue. But you know, I made it work with what I could. And now you can see I'm just going in with my liquid foundation and applying that on as well just to try to mitigate that ashy lace. But honey, I am absolutely here for this wig. I'm here for the density. I'm here for the texture, the length. So the length of this one, you guys, it's going to be 25 inches long. And this is probably going to be a good one for the winter too, because I know some girls aren't a fan of wearing the big hair in the spring and summer because it's super hot. This one isn't hot on me personally, but I think this one will be good for the winter just because, like I said, it's big hair. It's pretty long, so it's going to be a lot, but it's beautiful. Look at these curls, you guys. It's beautiful. You can see that this is absolutely going to be one where the more you wear it, the more that it gets some of that frizziness, it's just gonna look realistic. It's kind of giving me Ariella vibes, but I feel like this is Ariella 2.0, honey. This wig is the one for me. Look at it. Look at the length. Look at the volume, girl. And the light layers, honey. This unit is doing it for me. And they definitely stepped it up, especially when it comes to having the smaller knots in the front. It just absolutely helps with giving that realism to the wig. This one is just absolutely beautiful, you guys. You have to try this one out. Like I said, I picked it up not thinking it was going to be anything too different, but they did their thing when it comes to this unit. And another thing to note, you guys, is it can be difficult styling a curly unit, period. We know this, especially a synthetic unit. But the way that these curls are just, the texture and everything of them, it just makes it so easy to style. I wasn't really tussling and fighting with the hair. It was a tiny bit of work, of course, because come on, honey, it's a curly wig, but definitely nothing that was enough to make me not try to attempt to style it. And I feel like a lot of times you may get nervous styling a curly unit because you don't want to lose the curls. But for this one, honey, I was just zooming in, going from style to style. I wasn't tussling and fighting with the hair. It was very much doing what it was supposed to be doing. Anytime you don't have to fight and tussle with a curly synthetic wig, honey, that is an absolute win. So of course, I'm just showing you the different styling options that you can do with this unit because like I said, it is a 13x6, so you do have the option to do various styles, which yes, honey, I am here for it. Look how cute. Look how cutesy, very demure, like girl. She's doing it for me. And like I said, on the stock card, it does list that this one is glueless. I personally couldn't wear it glueless because my head's a little bit on the smaller side, but you guys do have that option if you have a little bit of a bigger head to be able to wear this one glueless. You guys, I'm so surprised with this one. Like I said, I thought it was just gonna be another whatever, but this one is doing it for me. I feel like even if it looks similar to some of the units that they've came up with in the past, the main things I can say that stand out with me for this unit is gonna be number one, the fact that they have those smaller knots that are in the front that help it look much more realistic. Number two, they absolutely nailed this texture. This texture is just absolutely what I want. It's what I need. Normally I would say that if it's a curly unit, it's gonna be special occasion, but honey, I wouldn't even say that this is a special occasion. I feel like if you're somebody who knows how to maintain and take care of curly hair, whether human or synthetic, you can absolutely get away with wearing this one every day. It may be a little bit of work because like I said, it's 25 inches, so it's on the longer side, but I can absolutely see myself wearing this one every day just because like I said, the texture is doing exactly what it should be doing for me. And I know the more that you wear it, the more realistic it's gonna look. These curls are gonna look luscious. You're gonna have that nice realistic frizz to it. Like, look at this. You see how I'm going from style to style? No problem, girl. This is my hair. So when it comes to my cons and pros on this unit, if you didn't notice, honey, I really can't say that there's any cons. Probably something to note is, like I said in the beginning of the video, if you're somebody who wants like a snatched hairline, you may want to go in and pluck this one out a little bit. But other than that, I really feel like it was good as it came. And that's just if you wanted to do your own little customization to it, but I really didn't feel the need to. I feel like it's cute as it is. You can definitely step it up and go in and pluck it out and give even more scalp. But if you're somebody who's kind of lazy or if you're a beginner, you absolutely don't need to go in and pluck this one out. That's just something I would keep in mind. So when it comes to my pros on this unit, girl, like I said, the texture is just absolutely doing it for me. The fact that they have those single tied knots in the front, so the knots are super small. The fact that it's giving scalp. And like, honey, you see how easy, like I said, I was going from style to style. I kept these clips in here so that you could see how quick and easy it was for me to go from style to style without tussling and fighting with the hair. It was easy, it was effortless. The curls are beautiful, the density is beautiful, the look is beautiful, like the texture is everything. This hair is just doing absolutely everything for me, you guys, and I feel like this is the win. Like, this is the one. This may be the only synthetic curly wig that you need this year, honey, and I am not exaggerating at all. I am just shook. And yeah, I'm just showing you my cat doing the most. As I was trying to do my install, of course, he got to be on the back of the chair with me. But you guys, this wig is just everything. Like, look at it. So honestly, I feel like if you're somebody who likes curly hair as a whole, this is absolutely one that you gotta add to your arsenal. 150%. You gotta try this unit out, you guys. If you like curly hair, I'm telling you, you need to try this before they sell it out and you end up having to wait in a queue for it. When I tell you, you guys, after I did this install, like I said, I did not think that this was gonna be one that was that big of a deal. Immediately after I finished doing this install, I ran right back online and I picked myself up 2 more of these because I'm like, oh honey, she's gonna be in the rotation. She's gonna be in the rotation hardcore. So that's pretty much all I have to say about this unit. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If it was, just make sure you give me a like, give me a subscribe, comment down below any of the units you want to pick up and any other colors, honey. And until then, I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.